Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a great day today. So first and foremost, thank you to the ones that are staying consistent about my reminder. And it's funny because I think two of y'all take y'all medication too. So the fact that y'all reminded me, it reminds y'all. So thank you. Quick little update. I have lost 4 pounds. Thank you. I have been consistent for the past 3.5 months on my medication, taking it every single day. With that being said, I wanted to share my meal prep process. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I'm saying it's really good and it keeps me from eating out. I am working more out the house than I am in the house currently. So having a meal option that's going to be healthy and not super expensive is definitely the thing for me. So I'm going to be sharing my process and hopefully you find it helpful. So the first thing that I start to do is unpack all of the veggies. And once I get them fully unpacked, I do a quick little wash with it. Now for some of the things, you just add a little bit of vinegar in the sink and it just kind of cleans it off. When it comes to washing the okra, you want to wash it and you want to give it a quick rinse. Let me just mention before we get into the details, okay? I love having this sink. And I'm going to keep saying this every single video because some of y'all told me I was doing a little too much. But I felt like I didn't do enough. Because as you can see, that man behind me is washing the dishes and he's cleaning the refrigerator. And I'm not in his way. He's not in my way. When I tell you I designed so you don't have an argument, baby, listen, okay? So yes, shout out to the prep sink because now I've gotten the okra fully washed. And as you can see, the way I'm cutting the okra, I am slicing it right down the middle. Why? Because I'm going to be placing these bad boys into the oven. And when I tell you, they be coming out so crispy and good and the seasoning be penetrating that okra and it just tastes absolutely amazing. When it comes to the cutting board, I did get that from Amazon. So if you're interested, click the link in my description box with the Amazon and you will find this. And I will leave it in the comment section also. The next thing is that I'm cutting the asparagus. I may have taken a little too much off the end. We're going to mind our business and we're going to allow me to be great today, okay? And so I'm cutting the okra. So I've cut the okra. I've cut the asparagus. Now the fun part starts. We're going to add the seasoning. Now I'm just going to go tell y'all now, I don't cook for people who don't know how to cook. Normally when I make these videos, there are people who already know how to cook and they're looking for a different plan option. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is to find the seasoning with the Himalayan salt. That is really nice. It's really good. And the food don't come out salty, which is what I absolutely love about it. The next thing that you're going to be adding in is onion and garlic powder. The only other thing that I can absolutely remember right now is olive oil. And then there's this seasoning. It's a mushroom season. I think McCormick makes it. It has a brown wrapping around it and it says mushroom seasoning. Y'all, this is so good. If you're going to add this, don't add salt because I believe it has salt. And then I think I'm adding in just a little bit of a mesquite, a little bit of barbecue on the okra just to give a little flavoring because I am making different dishes today. You're going to see it's a lot, y'all. I'm going to just tell you now. I'm cooking a lot. Now I am cutting the scallions. This isn't necessary, but I highly recommend it. If you're looking to just get that flavor profile, then I'm going to say you want to use this. Personally, for me, I find using these garnishes with the meal prep just really leaves the food tasting absolutely amazing. And Babe is cutting the squash. I tried to do it. It was a little too tough. And so now he's cutting the squash. I will be creating 2 different recipes with the squash. One of them is going to be spaghetti squash. And the next is going to be mash. The secret to getting a really good squash is to add in the scallions, the seasonings, the olive oil, and really act like you're seasoning a piece of meat up in that thing. That is just what I have come to find is really nice. And then you want to create a really nice base. Not a pasta base. The pasta base don't work out. But you want to try to make your own kind of roux or something with some flavor in there. And you're going to use the scallions. Now for this, I did end up making a different roux. But I use the turkey seasoning. You're going to see as this progressed, I end up making turkey meatballs. And in that, I added the broth. And it was a really light sauce, which ended up being so good. And so I'm just making sure that I season the squash fully, and I'm using my all-clad to cover with some aluminum, and I'm going to be placing it into the oven. I want to say I had it in the oven for about 35 to 40 minutes. Don't quote me on it. Again, I don't cook for people who don't know how to cook. I cook for people who know how to cook, and they're just looking for an updated recipe of something else than what they've been making. And so I don't keep track of time. I don't keep track of seasoning. I allow my spirit, whether it's my ancestors or whoever, to speak to me when I'm cooking, y'all. So I do apologize that I don't have the exact, but just try it, okay? As you can see, the seasoning is fully coated in here, and it is amazing. Here we are with the ground turkey. And before I get started, let me just say, yes, I am washing my hands every time I'm touching something. Every single time I'm touching something, I am washing my hands fully. And so you want to season the ground turkey, again, like you seasoning a piece of steak. I put everything in it, onion powder, garlic powder. And also, my boyfriend's mom makes me an épice. Technically, you guys call it like a green paste, but I have a green and I have a red paste. So when it comes to the meats, I add that épice because the épice is pretty much all the seasoning, peppers, seasoned, onion powder, garlic powder, straight, not even the powders, but just fresh garlic, fresh scallions, and then it's blended up, red onions, and it's blended up to create a paste. And I add that on everything. And when I tell you, it's so freaking good. Like, if you've never tried it, I will highly recommend trying it because it is absolutely amazing. What I'm adding here is spinach. So I've added a little bit of tomato. I've added a little bit of onion. I've added in that green paste, the épice. And now that all that is in there, I thinly slice some spinach. I am trying to get as much vegetable in the meal preps as possible. Just a quick little reminder, I also have a vegetable plate when it comes to the meal preps. Highly recommend. So good and so healthy. I feel like it's gonna give you yes.
videos?
What?
You can't get music in the background.
You can, but can't nobody get the real feel of what's going on because it's either.
You got muted.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still love what you do?
Do I still love what I do?
Correct.
In terms of what, social media? Hell no, I want to hit the lottery. No, I still love it. Because I don't really, it don't feel like work, if it makes any sense. I feel like I would still be doing it. I think it's work when you have to pretend to be you. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't wake up in the morning. I'd be exhausted. But like, I wake up and I know I have to do the bench in the hallway. Like, I wake up and I know I'm gonna meal prep.
Just put the camera up.
I just put the camera up, and if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But I'm not trying to force myself to like, oh my God. I'm not doing that. I'm tired. I had a long day at work. Lucky you didn't see me. The sweet and sour?
Yeah.
So I'm doing teriyaki and I'm doing the sweet and spicy with the salmon.
It's not even that spicy.
But I'm doing both. I'm going to do half and half for the bowls.
Okay. This fish was not too bad. This food ain't good, but looking mighty delicious. Good for.
Just look at that.
What's wrong with you?
Let's let it go. 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 Hey! What are you? Hey!
Ain't gonna make it to see tomorrow. Bo get ate up tonight.
So this is the sweet chili, and for this I use this sauce right here. You can take a quick screenshot of that, and then this right here is the teriyaki salmon. All right, and you're gonna do that. So in this one here is gonna be avocado, spinach, carrot, onions. I'm gonna chop up some red onions with the garnish to do that. And y'all, this is so good. Like, let me dip it in this sauce. Babe just ordered rice.
Gotta be up at 5 tomorrow. At 6 a.m. My only thing is I can't really sign up for nothing right now because I'm taking the whole month of September off.
It's with the sauce. You gotta spoon it.
You had that thing right under my eyelid. I don't know which one we see.
Well, that's the sauce for the pasta.
That shit is amazing.
Huh?
That shit is amazing.
All right, that's that.
Got no problem like me.
Oh, you guys, that looks good. Let me just show y'all how this thing is just put it in front of you, did it, take it to the restaurant, put it in front of you, and start.
250.
Y'all, this turned out so freaking good. And the reason why I put the olive oil is so that way it's wet. And all you gotta do is go in and fork it up. And babe loved this. The first time I made it for him, I was nervous. You see? And I already had the garnish in there and they got really nice and toasty. But the first time I made this for him, I was nervous. But he eats healthy anyway, but I was nervous he was gonna say, I don't want no fake spaghetti. But he tore it up. He said, I don't know what that thing that you did, but it was good. I said, it's squash. And he was like, what? I said, yeah. He was like, babe, you could make that again.
Run that back.
Run that back. So that's exactly what I did. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Okay? And it's nice and seasoned. You see that? Y'all see that? It's nice and seasoned. Oh, hold on. I want y'all to see that because it's nice and seasoned. But not only is it seasoned, I'm about to go put that meatball on top of that. This is, I don't know how many calories this is, but it got to be about 5. It got to be. It got to be. You want to do a quick little taste test?
Nah, I'm full.
No.
You can taste.
I don't want to taste, I'm not hungry. Y'all, would y'all hire me? I'm going to do a little thumbnail like this. Meal prep bitches. This looks so good. If you remember with this spaghetti squash, I cut it into 4 pieces. So the first 2, I ended up making spaghetti with it. Now this one here, I seasoned it just a little bit different. I still added all the garnishes, but I did season just a little bit different because I'm going to be using this part of the squash to make the squash kind of like mashed potato. It's called a squash mashed potato situation. I don't know. But I went online and I looked up healthy meals and they had it. And I was like, okay, this is perfect because I already use squash. So the things that you already like, go online to be like healthy meals for carrot, healthy meals for broccoli, healthy meals for squash. And they'll give you like a whole bunch of stuff. I follow the base, but I use my own seasoning and that's just what I do. So I am using my blender. And this is also linked in my description box, you guys. When I tell you this is what I've been using to make my smoothies, I have 2. We have a black and a gray. And when I tell you it pureed the food really, really great, because I didn't add a liquid, I had to keep removing it off and shaking it to allow the the top to fall to the bottom. But it did a really great job of pureeing the squash. It was just a matter of doing a lot of shaking to move it around. But ooh, it smelled so good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. It shouldn't be this good, but it is. It shouldn't be this good, but it is. And so now you have squash, asparagus, and fish. And this is the other meal. And like I said, you can eat it just like this. Once it cooled down, it will harden and become like mashed potatoes. So right now, this is it, you guys. So good. And I want to say that I have enough to make 3. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yep, I have enough to make 3. A lot of this stuff is already ready to go into the refrigerator, but I need you to taste this.
What you need me to taste?
Oh my God.
What's wrong with you?
The camera's on.
It's okay. And I'm on. Birdman, you can't catch me.
Why are you like this?
What you need?
Why are you freaking like
What is that?
Taste it and I'm gonna tell
Orange?
you. Taste it and I'm gonna tell you.
Yes. Okay, that's why you sent me to the store. Mmm. You mashed it. Okay.
It's good, right?
That's good, yeah. Give me some more. I'm full. But it does taste good.
It tastes so good.
You're not moving fast enough.
Hold on, let me put a little asparagus so you get
Okay.
a spoonful of everything.
Let me see what you got.
So this is the shrimp and okra.
Okay.
I'm just gonna add a little bit of rice.
Alright.
These are the Asian right here. And this is spinach, meatballs with asparagus and sauce.
Spinach, meatballs, asparagus, and sauce. Okay.
M'kabouyi bagala lage de toi mousou la dan mi.
What are you talking about?
The thing.
Oh, let me get that.
Okay.
We can do that tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm tired. This is the look, I want you to see. That one thing made all of this.
That one squash
Yeah.
made all of them.
Yeah.
What happened to the second one?
Remember it was rotten?
That's very true.
But I could really make this. You feel like this is too much?
No squash.
Okay.
So it's like the perfect amount.
You gonna put some water for me?
You want some Celtic water?
Yeah, please. You guys, I'm gonna show you the food real quick and I'm gonna go. The only thing that's missing is rice. I gotta go take a shower. It's 7 o'clock on the dot.
Baby, it's not 7 o'clock. It's like 8:30.
Even worse, it's 8:30. So what I have here is the sweet chili sauce, mango. I think I already told y'all that, right? So this is all the Asian bowls right here. And then back here, I have the shrimp and okra. I'm just gonna add some rice to that. And here is the veggie bowl, which has the turkey meatball, spinach, and asparagus. And then all up in here are the squash. Y'all, this is gonna be really good. And yes, this is enough because not only do I have this, but I also have, let me do these smoothies. So in the morning, in the afternoon, or even in the evening if I get hungry, I'm gonna make myself smoothies. And I have some more veggies in the fridge, so when I make the kale and stuff, I'll probably add more veggies to it. So I have that, and we have fruits in the fridge. Babe likes his food a little spicy, so I just added some red chili flakes. I'm gonna go take a shower, y'all. While I'm taking a shower, I'll come back and put the rice. And that is pretty much it, y'all. The only thing that's left is for me to put the rice, which he's gonna put the rice because he's gonna do the measurement. I'm gonna go take a shower because I've had a very long day. I actually went to work today. I got back home around like 3 o'clock. So I need to get myself some rest because I have to be up again tomorrow because my client has floors going into her house. And I am exhausted. So y'all have a good day.